Hey, great. The last digit of the like for each who you are from the chalk playground. So go down right now, click like, click subscribe, click the bell, look at the screen, pay attention to the last digit of your like and compare these facts. And who are you? Write about it in the comments. It's simple. For example, if you're a marshmallow, then I write marshmallow. Everything is cool. Enjoy your viewing. Great, dear friends, and you're probably a melancholy. In this video, we'll talk about the new update 14.5 Chalk Playground, which came out literally 20 minutes ago and now I'm making a video for you. The update is just great and, frankly, very promising. But before starting the video, I would like to say a huge thank you for getting into my videos. If you want to get into my next video, then you just need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write your top comment. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the cart and the link will be in the description. In general, I will not go for your time and enjoy your viewing. After a lot of time, the update did not come out, although at least a fix of bugs from the previous update suggested itself. The previous update was quite hype and now a new update 14.5 has already been released, which is also not a little hype. I think there will be around it. And let's go down walking. What was initially fixed? Fixed some background errors. More precisely, not some, but those that were in the main menu. When you initially logged in, when you had already updated the game and went to the main map selection menu, you had the old background, although it was already possible to fix it to a new one. And in general, he simply did not show up. This is such an error that users had. Of course, there were a huge number of optimizations that are associated with the previous update. This is basically obvious. Many buggies have been fixed, which can be talked about endlessly. But now it's already fixed, although I think I got something. Well, let's go for such a minor addition as a cactus. For me, this is the strangest thing that the developers of Migrund itself, could have added at all. It's very strange, just think about it, they added a cactus. Why? I don't understand. Perhaps this is a hint for the next update, but we'll talk about this later. Let's still discuss the current update for this time. Somehow it looks good. In principle, the texture is clear, interesting, it causes damage such as an ordinary object, in general, such a strange object, but in principle, for a location as a decoration, why not? In principle, it fits the new background, which is, well, not connected, you know, such a texture, which, in principle, is connected by color scheme with the new background, which is from the previous update. So in principle, the update is in principle understandable, although a little strange. Well, let's go to the next one. Added an astronaut costume to the chalk playground. He looks just cosmic. Look, we have such a kind of glass, it has a cool texture, it's really bombastic. The costume is just gorgeous. And this is the update we've been waiting for. Really connected with the space theme. I'm already tired of adding mods, so the costume is most welcome, because I'm preparing my global huge films on chalk background. And why not? By the way, come to our cart and participate in the development of this film. The helmet suits are made separately from each other, which is understandable. That is, you can put the chalk on the main suit first, and then add a helmet, which is really just cool. But most of all I was struck by the helmet, the glass of the helmet, or rather this here, the place where you look through the world is just great. It's very cool, really, I really like it and it's an update, what you need. But let's go to the real cool things that have been added in this update. And this is a vote for the next subject. Just think about what we've come to. That's what we need. Now the developers are really interested in the opinion of every player in the Melon background. And the next thing, look, here is this button, this is the vote. I think many of you have noticed the gameplay that is now on your screen, and this voting button. With this button, you can decide what kind of update will be next time. And now the Jeep is winning, which is damn cool. And if you add a separate car, it's just cool, although as for me, you don't need to add transport. But if the players want it, then why not? This is a truly popular game. And now we're kind of tied up between the game and the developer. That is, we are now working as a team. Bloggers, players, developers, the game, everything works in one direction. On the creation of some kind of community and masterpiece. Damn, that's really cool. Now it is possible to predict the vector of development in general based on the background. And at such a pace, if everything continues like this, that is, by leaps and bounds we will come to the level of the ashes. And I'll even say more, if the developers continue to listen to the players like this, then I think that we will soon overtake the background type. But so far it's strange to think about it. In general, well, the next innovation is the mod and Dieter background. Now mod and Dieter look something like this, as if we go into the workshop. It's a really cool dive, it's like you're diving into the atmosphere of the world of the mellow background. There are a lot of references there, I think we'll sort it all out in the future. Everything will be fun and interesting for us in this regard. So stay in touch with us always, because I think there are a lot of very, very funny references. And at the moment, just the game looks like this. Really, honestly, an aesthetic pleasure. Now it remains to think when the next update will be released. I think at the end of the month. That is, about this is what happens. 2 to 3 weeks of updates, 2 to 3 weeks of updates. And me. Just imagine what will happen to the game in 3 months. You just don't recognize her. Really, this is respect. Really respect. I was so waiting for the update, because the views sank without updates. This is still the main column on my channel. I think it's obvious. But this update, I just think, will breathe life into his playground. Well, write in the comments what you think about it. And this is where my video is coming to an end. Thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, so far, and I remember my friend, as always, I'll see you one of these days.